If you'd begin with an opening statement about getting the first victory and then the comeback in the second half, 4 goals scored by the Blue Jays.
Yeah, no, obviously delighted that we were able to get the 3 points on the day. It was a tough afternoon to play a soccer match, but really happy for the guys. Really proud of the guys that came on in the second half. It felt like we were up against the wall a little bit with the way the game was going into halftime, and really proud of the guys' reaction to come out and ultimately come out with the 3 points.
All right, open the floor. Abby, you can begin.
You talked about how in the second half you got a lot of new players in who you're proud of, but you had 4 different goal scorers, which just kind of shows like the depth of your bench. So what have you kind of seen from them so far, and what do you expect from them?
You know, there's guys that there's no quit to them, right? Whether their name's called or not. And these seasons, I've said it before, a lot can go wrong really fast in regards to the rhythm of matches and tests, school demands, and things of that nature. And so we all have to be prepared. When you're prepared in the correct way and the opportunity comes, it's great when those two come together and you're able to actually capitalize. And I think those guys did that tonight. So it just shows that we have a deep bench, which is beneficial for us to have in a season that's as fast as ours.
I know it's just August, but what's the psychological impact of 1-0-1 at home versus 0-2 or worse?
Yeah, no, it's tough, man. Psychology is a big part of sport, and especially in a sport like ours.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the only sports where you can dominate, outshoot somebody by 20 shots, have 10 corner kicks, the other team has 0 corner kicks, and you could end up losing 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're one of the only sports that has that aspect of the mental part of the game. And so to be 1-0-1 is great.
Yeah.
And to be able to do it in front of our fans, and really excited for the people that came out and supported us today in the tough conditions. It was pretty sticky out there, but really happy and proud to be part of this community. So I hope they continue to come out.
In a game where goals, like you said, can be scarce, even though they're playing really well, how important is it to see the guys have that not give up attitude when the goals or the shots are rebounded and you can get them right back in, and have that keep going mentality with those
Of course,
plays?
we try to instill in them that there's got to be a no quit mentality, and to have guys come off the bench and do that is a cherry on top, right? And so it just reiterates some of the messaging that we're putting through all week long. And so when we actually see them put it into action, it's a beautiful thing.
Open the floor. Matt, you want to begin?
I mean, 5 goals tonight is big, especially considering how frustrated you guys were against FAU. You felt like you created situations that could have led to more goals that didn't. What did you feel like was the difference in the finish tonight?
I feel like today we had a different mentality. We had a better attitude. We wanted to score, and yeah, we had the energy this time, and that we didn't have last game. And things happened naturally today, and we had lucky to score some goals. So yeah.
Coming out in the second half, you had that kind of shift where you got the early goal to tie it up. How did that kind of build your confidence and allow you to kind of go on that scoring run after that?
I mean, yeah, once you score a goal and brings all the energy to the team, gives you confidence, and yeah, after that you just want to score more and score more goals, and yeah.
What was the difference in your, I don't know, just effectiveness versus Drake tonight as opposed to FAU, and just how you found yourself more creating situations offensively?
Yeah, I feel like today I put my head up more. I tried to find my teammates, find the better situation. There was one obviously I could have passed, but yeah, I think overall I improved on that, just finding the right pass for the finishing for my teammates. Yeah.
How much easier is your job when you know that you have such a deep bench with a lot of guys that can contribute in a lot of different crucial moments?
Can you repeat, please?
How much easier is your job as you're a defender when you know that there are guys that can contribute on all parts of the field? It doesn't just have to be one guy.
Yeah, I mean, soccer is a collective sport, so I know I have to do my job defensively, and I know I have my teammates that are gonna back me up or help me. and that's really good when we all on the same page, and we can all contribute and make the most of it. Yeah.
How did you have?
When you were lining up for that first penalty kick goal, obviously there's probably a lot going on your mind, the excessive heat, but just also being down 1 goal. How did you kind of settle your mind and get ready for that shot to make the most of it?
I mean, I'm used to it. I've took a lot of penalties in my life. I've scored most of them, nearly all of them. So it was just another shot for me. So
What's the? I know it's fresh, but like your first 2 goals being that quick in sequence, down 2-1 to go up 1. I don't know, how memorable is that to you?
I mean, of course, these are the first goals here in USA. Of course, I'm gonna remember that. I felt amazing at that moment because I scored a goal. I mean, you expect a striker to score goals.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I helped my team. We all wanted to win. We all wanted to win to score goals. We all knew the goals were gonna come, and yeah, they just came eventually.
Talking about kind of, you just said like the team mentality and how all of you guys are kind of gelling together. How much does that make your job easy when you know that people are going to be able to get those passes to you so you can make the most of those shots you're
I
taking?
mean, as Miguel said, this is a team game. I cannot do anything on my own. All 11 of us on the field, and even the guys on the bench, the coaches, the physio, everybody, we need to be on the same page. And when energy is for one guy is not on a, let's say, maximum, you're gonna see that. But today we all knew what our task was. We all knew how important this was, and yeah, we just had an energy. We wanted to do that, and we did it.